Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the Internet Computer Protocol, or ICP, and why recent market movements may actually present an opportunity for long-term investors. I'm simply sharing my perspective on what I'm doing personally with ICP and how I'm approaching this market situation. Right now, ICP has pulled back sharply along with most altcoins. And yes, seeing your portfolio shrink is never fun. But here's the thing. If your goal is to dollar cost average over time, market dips like this can actually be beneficial. It's tempting to panic when prices drop, but for investors who have conviction in a project, temporary lows can be a chance to increase exposure without panic selling. This video is for informational and educational purposes only. It is not financial advice. Always do your own research and consult a professional before making any investment decisions. Let's start with the numbers. If ICP were to reach $100 today, that would represent roughly a 34x increase from current levels. Sounds massive, right? But if we consider the market capitalization for that price, it's about $54 billion based on current circulating supply. When you put it in perspective, that's not an outrageous number. To give some context, Ethereum hit market caps exceeding $500 billion during the last cycle, even before accounting for altcoin season. So ICP reaching a similar but smaller valuation relative to its potential capabilities isn't completely far-fetched. It's important to keep in mind that market cycles go up and down, prices fluctuate constantly, and short-term declines don't necessarily reflect the project's fundamentals. Now, let's talk about why I believe in ICP. One of the most exciting developments is Caffeine AI. While it hasn't yet received mainstream attention, it's being positioned as the world's first platform for self-writing applications. Essentially, it allows developers, or even those without a deep technical background, to generate applications and websites directly from chat-based prompts. Using AI, Caffeine can convert natural language inputs into functional code, streamlining the app development process. This is revolutionary. Imagine being able to describe the functionality of an app in plain English and have it built automatically. Not every developer may adopt it immediately, but the potential impact is huge. And even though ICP's current price isn't shining in the market, fundamentals like this could make a major difference over time. From a purely hypothetical perspective, let's assume ICP climbs to $50, about 17x from where it is now. Even then, the potential value and utility remain compelling compared to other established platforms like Ethereum. Ethereum's smart contract capabilities are well known, but the Internet Computer brings some distinct advantages. For example, $1 worth of smart contract data on ICP can handle over 200 million bytes, whereas Ethereum handles only around 44 bytes. That efficiency could be a game changer for decentralized applications. Even if ICP never surpasses Ethereum in terms of popularity, the technology itself is more dynamic in certain areas, particularly in terms of scalability, efficiency, and integration with AI-driven tools. So, reaching a $50 or $100 price point, equivalent to a $54 billion market cap, is not an unrealistic scenario when you consider the fundamentals. Another important aspect is decentralized AI. Beyond Caffeine AI, the Internet Computer is building a foundation for decentralized AI applications. This is significant given that the global AI market is projected to reach nearly $2 trillion by 2030, according to Grandview Research. If ICP can capture even a fraction of that ecosystem, it could be transformational for the project. Historically, altcoins tend to peak approximately 18 months after a Bitcoin halving event. With the last halving in April of last year, that would put the potential peak around October this year. While nothing is guaranteed, and markets rarely follow history perfectly, past cycles do give us a reference point to consider potential timing for gains. Of course, none of this is a guarantee. Market sentiment is currently bearish, and altcoins are taking a beating. But for investors with conviction in the fundamentals, these dips are not necessarily a reason to exit. On the contrary, they can be a chance to increase exposure, especially if your strategy involves dollar cost averaging over time. Ultimately, ICP's pullback shouldn't be viewed solely as a negative event. It's part of the natural ebb and flow of the crypto markets. What matters most is the project's underlying technology and the team behind it. Dfinity and the internet computer ecosystem continue to innovate at a rapid pace, and breakthroughs like Caffeine AI and decentralized AI integration indicate strong long-term potential. So, what's the takeaway here? ICP's recent decline is challenging for short-term sentiment, but it's not a reflection of its technological capabilities or long-term prospects. Dollar cost averaging into a fundamentally strong project like ICP can make these dips an opportunity rather than a setback. The internet computer is building tools and infrastructure that could redefine how applications are developed and deployed in the future. With innovations like Caffeine AI, scalable smart contracts, and a focus on decentralized AI, the project has a strong foundation to grow, even if mainstream attention is still limited. Remember, market cycles fluctuate, altcoins pull back, and prices rise and fall, but fundamentals endure. For those with conviction in the internet computer, now may be the time to think strategically rather than react emotionally. So, what do you think about ICP's current position? Are you bullish on its growth in AI and DeFi? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found value in this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more breakdowns like this. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay cautious, and I'll catch you in the next one.